Child, somebody really needs to get King Harris's unfortunate looking self because he out here wilding on everybody, including T.I. after he decided to get a grown woman pregnant. It turns out King was trying to force this grown woman who apparently only slept with him for some child support money into terminating that pregnancy. But T.I. was not having it, and he forced him to man up and take care of that kid. But this is where things get even messier, because since King is pretty much being forced into taking care of this baby, chances are he gonna be a dead, and T.I. is well aware of this. In fact, King is already well on his way to be a dead father because he just got arrested a few days ago, and his baby is due to be born in just a few days. What's even worse is that T.I. revealed not too long ago he had already given up on trying to straighten King out, which means that King is gonna be rotting in there for a while before T.I. even tries to get that boy out. T.I. was actually the first to spill the tea about King's baby. He appeared on Hot 107.9 in August and revealed that King was expecting a child with a woman who he later found out was named Janijah. T.I. hinted at King initially not wanting to keep the baby, but he convinced him to keep it. He also joked about how King terrorized him and that he's gonna raise the baby to make King's life a living hell, just like he made his.
And he just became a father, so I got 2 grandchildren now.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, I got 2 granddaughters. I got a grandson on the way.
Wow.
King's about to have a son.
King's about to have a son. Congrats.
Yeah. And I told him I'm gonna make this the greatest gangster of all times. I will raise this child to torture you the way that you tortured me. I promise you, there will be an indictment in this young one.
A lot of people were not here for this because they felt like King was in no position to be having a baby, and they also didn't understand why anybody in their right mind would let him impregnate them, unless, of course, it was just for money. One person said, "Who the F let Garlic Knot impregnate them? I'm not congratulating a 20-year-old on having a baby. Good luck." Another person said, "My mama said if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But I'm grown now and want to know who the F let him do that." Now, even though it sounds like these folks is hating, which to a degree they probably are, they not wrong about King being unfit to take care of another human being. He's undeniably an erratic spoiled brat. In fact, he succeeded in getting himself locked up a few days ago after being pulled over. According to a police source, King was pulling out of a gas station and nearly hit a cop. The cops proceeded to turn on their lights and pull over the BMW being driven by King. The incident report reads that the police officer could smell coming from the vehicle. As the police officer spoke to King, he noticed that he had a on his hip, so he asked him to place his hands on the steering wheel. When the officer checked King's information, he found out that King already had an outstanding warrant for his arrest in Pickens County. When the officer was interviewed, he said, "I informed Mr. Harris that I would need to speak with him outside and opened the driver's side door. I removed the firearm from his hip with no issue. I then had Mr. Harris step out the vehicle and I detained him by placing handcuffs on him. I escorted Mr. Harris to my patrol vehicle, conducted a pat-down, and placed him into the rear of my vehicle." King was in the car with 2 other guys, but he was the only person arrested, while one other person in the car was given a citation. Possession. But this isn't the only thing that has people convinced that King is not fit to be a father. Just a few months ago, he actually got into a physical altercation with T.I. at the Atlanta Falcons game, and the whole thing went down on IG Live. At the beginning of the video, T.I. could be heard saying, "King, have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?" Tiny later snatched the phone from King and revealed that when King was 12, he was sucking a pacifier, and when they didn't allow him to have his way, he cried like a baby.
King, have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
Period. No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. So there it goes.
Or in your ear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got some in the neighborhood with me that woke up with a roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando in my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better, he said it, he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life. But they don't understand that.
No, I'm going to tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready?
What was the reason?
Because He can suck and pacify over there till he was 12 years old. He was sucking pacify.
I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself.
Man,
What is she talking
get
about?
off me,
Bruh,
man, get off me,
Well, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't you can do with me.
This was super embarrassing for everybody involved because it showed that King was a spoiled brat who was desperately trying to be a thug just because he thinks it makes him tough. And it's embarrassing for T.I. and Tiny because clearly they did a terrible job raising that boy. People believe this is why T.I. is more excited about King's baby than King himself because he sees it as his second chance to raise a child to be better than King. In fact, T.I. was actually the one who set up the recent baby shower that they had and reportedly had to drag King to be in attendance because he didn't want to be there. But it gets even worse, y'all, because word on the street is just before King succeeded in getting himself locked up, he and T.I. were having some disagreements over the child support payments to his baby mama. Apparently, King was refusing to pay child support, and T.I. had to step in to make those payments for him. It's almost as if King knows how badly T.I. wants to take care of his grandchild, and he's taken advantage of it to escape his duties of a father so that T.I. will just take care of it for him. As usual, people had their own thoughts about this, like this person who said, "Ain't a child support check big enough for me to be taking a chance on my baby inheriting King's genes." Another person said, "T.I. and Tiny can voluntarily help support the baby. I don't think they can be compelled to support the baby because they're grandparents. Does King even have a job? Is he considered wealthy?" And now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about King becoming a father when he's still so immature? And do y'all think T.I. is really gonna step up and be the baby's father figure? Y'all been knew what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.